As of recording this video, Apple is one of the top 3 most valuable companies on the planet with a market cap of above $4 trillion. If someone bought Apple stock from the IPO stage at the split adjusted price, the stock price is up above 300,000%. If they bought around 5 years ago, it is roughly 149%. And if they bought just last year around January, it is roughly 33%. I'm going to show you in this video how Apple has actually performed, the different ways you can buy and own it even from here in Nigeria, and how you can also trade it on the futures markets, and how to get $20 worth of Apple X stock for free, but this is limited to the first 500 person. First come, first serve. By the end of this video, you understand Apple stocks properly, irrespective of if you want to own it or not. Apple is a company behind the iPhone, the Mac, the iPad, the Apple Watch, and so many other products. These are products almost everyone around you uses already. But there's a part most people never think about. You use Apple products every day, you have used it for years, and you will use it for more years to come. You can own a piece of the company and make gains as they make gains, but you don't. Think about it. Let me dive into how Apple has actually performed. If someone had bought Apple stock at its IPO back in the 1980s, the split adjusted price was around 10 cents a share. Today, it is trading above $300. That is over 300,000%, more than 3,000 times the money. This works out to about 19% a year on average for more than 40 years. Even if you weren't that early, if you bought just 5 years ago around $125 a share, you'll be up roughly 149% today. That is about 20% a year. And from January last year, if you bought then, it is up around 33%. Now, past performance doesn't promise anything about the future. So let me give you both sides. The people who are bullish on Apple point to a few things. The service side of the business keeps growing. There are over 2.5 billion Apple devices on people's hands right now. The brand is strong enough to charge premium prices, and people still pay, and they keep rolling out new features to keep the ecosystem sticky. The people who are cautious will tell you something different. Apple is now so big that growing meaningfully from here is harder than it was. The stock isn't cheap right now, and it's trading high relative to what the company actually earns. Some analysts even think it could pull back this very year. But the thing is, they have been saying this for years. I'm not going to tell you which side is right. That is your decision to make. What I want you to walk away with is this. Using a company product and owning a piece of the company are two different things. And now you know how this particular company has performed. But before I show you how to own a piece of Apple, one question. Bitcoin and the Apple stock, which one has performed better over the past 5 years? Now pause this video and go to the comments and tell me, and I'll reveal the answer at the end of the video. So how do you own a piece of Apple? There are 3 main ways to actually own a piece of Apple. Let me go through them one after the other. The first one is the traditional way, a stockbroker. This is how most people in the US or the UK buy Apple. From Nigeria, you can still do this using a global broker that accepts Nigerian clients, but it is the most stressful route. You usually need a dollar card, you have to fill out a US tax form, and you are converting Naira to dollar and paying Forex fees along the way. It works, it's just the most setup and the most paperwork. The second way is the app built for this, like Bamboo, Trove, Rise Vest, and the one I've used before, Coda Invest. This made it much easier. They handle the naira to dollar conversion inside the app. You can start with very small money, even a few thousand naira, and you can buy a fraction of one Apple shares instead of needing the full $300. For most Nigerians, this is the simplest way to own real Apple stock. But there is one thing these apps can do. They only let you buy and sell during the US market hour. The US market opens in the afternoon, our time, and closes late at night. So if something big happens with Apple at 6 a.m. your time, you are waiting until the US market opens before you can do anything. This brings me to the third way. Apple as an X stock on Bybit. Let me explain exactly what this is, because it is different from the first two. An X stock is a token that is backed one-to-one by a real Apple share held by a regulator custodian. So when Apple price moves, your X stock moves the exact same way. When Apple pays dividend, that value shows up in your balance too. You are getting the money side of owning the Apple. One thing to be clear about this, an X stock is not a paper share with voting rights. You're not going to be voting at Apple's shareholder meeting. What you get is a price exposure and the dividend value of owning Apple without needing a US brokerage account. And this is why I use it. It trades 247, not just US market hour. You can buy it directly with USDT, so there is no separate dollar card or bank conversion, and you can do it from right here in Nigeria inside the same Bybit account where you already trade crypto. Now, everything I've shown you so far is about owning Apple, buying it and holding it. But there's a second thing you can do with it on Bybit, and I need to be very careful on how I explain this because it is completely different. You can trade Apple as futures. Let me explain the difference simply. When you buy Apple to own it, we'll call this sports. You are buying the actual asset. If Apple goes up 10%, you are up 10%. If it drops, you can choose to hold it and wait. Your money is not in danger of disappearing. Worst case, you are holding Apple at a lower price. And historically, Apple has recovered and gone higher. Futures is different. With futures, you are not owning Apple, you are placing a position on which direction the price will move. And you can use leverage, meaning you can control a bigger position than the money you put down. But this cuts both ways. If you are right, your profit is magnified. If you are wrong, your loss is also magnified and you can lose your money really fast. So this is how I'll think about it. If you are a beginner or you believe in Apple long term, owning it on the sports and adding to it over time is a calmer path. You are building a position in a company. Time is on your side. This is the part that matters for most people watching this video right now. For futures, futures is for people who already understand leverage, who already trade and who knows how to manage risk and use a stop loss. If you've been watching my trading videos, you know I am big on risk management. The same rule applies here, except now you're applying them to Apple instead of Bitcoin. If you don't yet know how to manage risk on a leverage trade, do not trade Apple on futures. Own it on the spot. The advantage of futures is you can profit whether price goes up or goes down if you know what you're doing, and you can do more with less capital. The disadvantage is the same. The leverage that magnifies your wins magnifies your losses just the same way. That is honest trade-off. Now, let's talk about how to get the $20 of Apple X stock for free. This is for those watching this video right now. This is exactly how it works and anyone can do this, but the reward is limited to the first 500 people. First come, first serve. And this is for people who don't already have a Bybit account. If you click the link in the description, you will see Jude Umeano X Bybit. Click sign up to unlock reward and deposit at least $100 within 7 days of using that link to create a Bybit account. Bybit is going to give you $20 worth of the Apple X stocks free. You claim it inside the reward hub once your deposit is confirmed and is there for at least 7 days. Now, a few honest things you need to know so nobody is confused. 1, this is for new accounts only. I said it before. If you already have a Bybit account, you won't qualify. That is just Bybit rule, not mine. You can as well share this with a friend who has not to claim this reward. 2, the reward is capped at the first 500 people. When those 500 spots are claimed, it is gone. So if you are going to do it, don't sit on it, just get to it and do it. 3, you will need to complete the basic identity verification on Bybit to be eligible, and the deposit has to be a real deposit, not transfer from another Bybit account. So that is it. Deposit $100 to get $20 in Apple X stock to start you off, and you are holding right now a piece of Apple while you decide what to do next. And this increases as the Apple value also increases. Now, to the question I asked you earlier, Apple versus Bitcoin, which one performed better over the past 5 years? This is the answer. I hope you have dropped the comments in the comment section before this answer. If you have not, just pause this video again and go and drop it there. Over the past 5 years, Apple is up 149%. Bitcoin is up around 75% over that same period, and it is down currently right now as I'm making this video about 40%. That is in the past year alone. So over 5 years, Apple outperformed Bitcoin, and it did it with far less volatility. But you can hold both Apple and Bitcoin. This is not about Apple versus Bitcoin. It's about understanding that you have more than one way to grow your money. Most people only ever look at one. And you now know how Apple has performed, the different way to own it, and how to trade it. What you do next is up to you. If you want to see more of this kind of video and opportunities, subscribe of course, and join my Telegram community using the link in the description where we share these things. See you in the next one.